since losing the election to Donald Trump and Mike Pence is Hillary Clinton's former running mate, Virginia Senator Tim Kaine. Senator Kaine, welcome back to Meet the Press, sir.
Chuck, good to be with you.
Let me start with getting your reaction to this executive order and to Reince Priebus's defense of it. Is there any part of the idea of pausing the refugee program that you support, even if you don't support how President Trump worded it in this order?
Well, Chuck, I'll just go right to what Reince said. He demonstrated complete confusion about what the order did because he went back and forth in the interview with you over whether it did or did not affect green card holders. It does affect green card holders, and they're being caught up in it. It affects people on special immigrant visas, like interpreters who've helped the U.S. military in foreign countries, and now their lives are at risk, and so we've given them a special status to come to this country. Who would help the United States if they knew we would abandon them when they're trying to come here? It's a religious test, as you pointed out. It imposes a different burden on Muslims than others. And the irony is not lost on me that it was issued the same day as the White House issued their Holocaust Remembrance Day proclamation that, unlike any previous administration, removed all reference to Jews. So you put a religious test on Muslims and you try to scrub reference to Jews in the Holocaust Remembrance. This was horribly, horribly mishandled. And, so it's not a pause in a traditional sense.
Senator, it's a tough charge. You think it's more than a coincidence that it all happened on Friday?
I think all of these things are happening together. When you have the chief political advisor in the White House, Steve Bannon, who is connected with a news organization that traffics in white supremacy and anti-Semitism, and they put out a Holocaust statement that omits any mention of Jews. Remember, earlier administrations have done these statements. And so the first thing you do is you pull up to see what earlier statements have said. And the earlier statements, President Obama, President Bush, always talk about the Holocaust in connection with the slaughter of Jews. The final solution was about the slaughter of Jews. We have to remember this. This is what Holocaust denial is. It's either to deny that it happened, or many Holocaust deniers acknowledge, oh yeah, people were killed, but it was a lot of innocent people. Jews weren't targeted. The fact that they did that and imposed this religious test against Muslims in the executive orders on the same day, this is not a coincidence.
Let me ask you something that you tweeted about, something you tweeted yesterday. You said this: if we turn our backs on widows and orphans fleeing the very evil we despise, we do not defeat our enemies, we surrender to them. Interestingly, former DNC Chair Howard Dean retweeted you, but then said this: Tim, this is great, but the Dems in the Senate actually have to do something about this stuff. You are being left behind by your base. How do you respond to Governor Dean on that? The implication being